Yo,
What
yo,
up?
yo. What? Damn.
What
I didn't
goes on,
realize
people? How's everybody doing out there?
we out here.
What's good with y'all, folks?
I can't
What's
call up
up
with
with
you,
you,
bro.
man? Shit.
Shit.
Yeah,
Bruh. They finally got my man, bruh.
they did.
They
That
finally
they
got my
did.
man, bruh.
Nigga, you knew they was going
I
to.
don't know what I'm gonna do now.
I told you, inside you can't be out there inciting motherfucking uh riots and shit. Like that's just not allowed.
Yeah, but he still made America great again.
Yeah, he
uh,
just like he's just bugged out. That's all it was.
they all bugged out,
Yeah,
bruh.
there was a lot of extremes that he was like controversial just for the sake of being controversial. There was shit he could have got out in front of that I feel like he just chose not to at certain times. And like with this riot shit, like I said before, 10 minutes before this shit happened, you up the street telling motherfuckers to go do the shit. You know, I get yeah. You've mentioned before, yeah. Other people have said similar shit, but he had people behind him who actually did it. He had to know that. Like people got caught doing crazy shit under his fucking presidency. So
So
he had to know that yo, this is a real possibility, and he knew the crowd. He played up to that fucking crowd. He needed them to win the election.
you think the next time it happened, they're gonna succeed?
What's that?
There's gonna be another insurrection. Like they
Nah. I think the next time it happen, the police is gonna come down a little hard.
yeah, but don't that take away a little bit of our freedom? Like if the powers that be are bad, because and just hear me out. Powers that be, if the powers that be are evil, right? Right? Let's just say that they bad guys. How do we get them from up there?
All right. So here's what it has to be then. If that's for real, it has to be a real live revolution, not just because this one guy came and started talking shit and made you feel like, hey, yeah, I can do it. Nah. Because it was you had if that's the case, legit, he's been talking hella shit for years. You had 4 years to try to do anything. Today he's getting out of this is bull. It wasn't really all about, hey, I really want to fucking do this. A lot of them was just seizing opportunity and they got riled up off of some bullshit. But if it's legit, like a legit revolution, majority of the people are like, we don't want this shit, and we're coming together. It's not just the fringes of this civilization or society, but all of us
Hmm.
are feeling like, nah, we don't want this. Then yeah,
How bad
you
do you
feel like
think
you can't get it.
you're
If
like
you
that?
feel like you can't get it through the elections, say that again.
I said, how bad you think it got to be for us to get like that?
Probably pretty bad. Almost, I don't know. I hate to say it, but almost like close to dystopian.
Yeah, yeah.
But it would have to be something where we feel like, yeah, we got to do this because it wouldn't just be us doing that. We'd have to try to vote it out. And if it got to a point, it would have to be something to where we couldn't vote it out, like martial law was enforced or something. It's like, all right, now you got to arm yourself and we got to go into the Capitol and physically remove these people from office.
Yeah, but
But
I mean, if you really think about it, like how I don't see that being possible for us to, if it was a messed up regime, I don't see it being possible for us to get rid of them because if people starting to wake up to realize that the electoral voting college is not what it's been sold to be, then voting isn't going to get it out of there.
okay,
Because all that's going to happen is that just before the election, people that feel a certain way about something are just going to move to a state where their vote counts more.
you can, and you could, and some people might say that's dirty politics, and people say it's smart. It
That,
is what it is. But if it's allowed, it's allowed.
I've been hearing that a lot lately. I've been hearing that a lot lately. If it's allowed, then it's allowed. Even though it may be fucked up, if it's allowed, then it's
There's a
allowed.
difference between moral and legal.
Mm. That's what makes it dirty to me, though. That difference between moral and legal, like
But there is. And
that
you're
thing
right.
said.
You're right. But it is. And that's the thing. Like, so you could do that. But how many people are going? Not many people are necessarily, I don't feel like, are going to do that a whole lot. But it's possible.
No, you see it. You see it going on right now. People moving from states that to get things passed. Why would anybody live in Florida? You know what I mean? But people steady moving there. People steady moving have similar mindsets to get votes passed. You know what I mean? Like Florida in the past 50 years, it became a retirement.
Yo,
What's up, Mikey? He's not there. So I mean, I feel like it makes more sense for you to go to a state if you really trying to get your shit paid, get all your buddies that agree with the same shit you agree with, and move to a state where your vote can definitely decide the. Well, I mean, at least if nothing else, the direction of a presidential election. And I ain't been here that long, and I figured that out. So the people that's in charge, I know they figured that out. I know that's what they know. The electoral college gives them the ability to move from state to state to push whatever agenda they're trying to push.
But not everybody can just pick up and move. It ain't that simple.
The people that matter can. The people that can influence the rest of the people, they matter. Them the ones that go. You gotta wonder why Dave Chappelle lives in the town he lives at in Ohio. You know what I mean?
He said he ain't fucking with Hollywood.
It's just, I don't know. I hate that electoral college, bro. I hate that.
The shit. I don't know why we have it either. That's the one thing I hate because it literally can allow for shit like the popular vote not to be the vote. Like that makes no fucking sense to me.
Yeah,
it should be majority rules. Period.
Because you can fuck around and have more numbers than somebody, but you saying because you got more people here that your vote ain't really worth as much. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, states like New York and California and Texas would be really the top states to be at if you wanted to have an electoral college, but you don't even give them the points per people. They have way more people. They should get way more points for the electoral college. But you know why?
They do.
Huh?
They do.
They do what?
That's how the electoral college works, though.
They give the more rural states an edge over with the points. The more
it helps.
rural states,
The way the electoral college works is based off of the amount of the House and Senate votes you have, right? That's how many state votes you have.
Yeah, but it's not based on how many people live. It's not based on how many people live in your state, though.
Yeah, it is.
Nah,
That's how your number of representatives is determined.
Yeah, but it's based right. The representatives is based by the points you get, but that number is based on. It's not the same number for every state. So where it may be 10,000, every 10,000 per people you get a senator. It's not like that in every state. It may be a different number.
Nah, it's the same shit. It's not senators. Every state gets 2 senators, and for the House of Representatives, it's based off of the amount of people, and that's why some smaller states have way more than bigger states, because that's why states like Montana and shit only have 3, and then smaller states like New Jersey have more or some shit because of stuff like that.
Hold on.
Not stuff like that, but because of that, because they're more populous or more populated.
And that don't make sense. Why would Florida have as many as it does? Because it's not that populated. It's not that populated.
Florida has what, like 11? It kind of is.
Florida, one of the big joints.
Yeah. Florida, California, I think Texas, New York.
And that's where I started to think it was by size of the place, because Florida gets a big portion. I know a lot of times.
But there's a lot of people there's a lot of retirees in Florida. There's a big population in Florida. There's a lot of motherfuckers down there. But yeah, I remember that's the number of electoral votes. You get you're supposed to get each state their number of state votes. You get the number, everybody gets 2 because you have 2 senators, and then you get the number of representatives you have. But the way it works, you're right. So those are the number of state votes you have. You know what? You're right. I don't think the number of state votes you get necessarily correlate to the number of electoral college votes. Now I'm thinking about something. Let me see this.
So DC gets 3.
Yeah.
Sorry for the pause. We learning. It says United States Constitution contains very few provisions relating to the qualifications of electors. I want to know how much.
And now every state is allocated a number of votes equal to the number of senators and representatives in its U.S. congressional delegation. 2 votes for its senators in the U.S. Senate, plus a number of votes equal to the number of its congressional districts. Under the 23rd Amendment of the Constitution, the District of Columbia is allocated 3 electors and treated like a state for the purposes of the Electoral College.
Right, but that doesn't have anything to do with how many people live there. It has to do with how many districts they have. That's what I thought it was. I didn't think it had anything to do with how many people live there. Because there's some states that have more people that will win based on them having more people, but the Electoral College gives them less votes because they may not have as many districts.
Decide which political party each state. It's based on the census. Electoral votes are allocated among states based on the census.
Yeah, but not by an absolute count of the people though, based on the census for each district, for each one of those
Well,
different
each state,
districts.
I mean, the more people you get, the more shit gets broken up. But yeah.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with how many people there though. Like you could have 10,000 people per square mile, and then you can have another city right next over. They only got 100 people per square mile. It doesn't change how many votes they get. It's based on how many districts they get. I mean, they had.
Voting districts are based off of population. That's why they do it off of census. That's why they base the districts off of the census.
Every city don't have the same amount of people. Every county don't have the same amount of people.
No, they don't. But the districts, the number of districts are based again off the census.
Right.
That's the very first line. The amount of people.
It's based on. Go ahead.
It says electoral votes are allocated among the U.S. based on the census. That's
but not an absolute count of the people in the census, though. It's not based on an absolute count. Because I'll give you another example. You don't have to fill out the census paper, but you can be a registered voter.
You don't.
You don't have to apply. You don't have to say anything to the census.
You don't, but the number of districts in that state, the number of districts allocated to that state are based off of that census number, the number of people in that census.
I thought that was you, Book.
Was it? What happened?
Nah, that was Monkey. Can you send a link to my phone?
Wyoming, yeah. That's why like a big ass state like Wyoming only has 3. They have literally 1 district, 1 voting district because they're fucking ridiculously huge.
They got 1 voting, so everybody. Well, no, they got. You say they got 1 voting district, or they just have?
Well, no, I'm sorry. They have 3 voting districts. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not. They have 1 representative. My bad.
Here, Monkey, I'm gonna put it in the chat right here for you.
Yeah, they have 1. They have 1 U.S. representative.
Yeah, but they got my man. For everybody that didn't know, they got the man.
Like North Dakota and shit.
Got the Great White Hope. They got him.
Yeah,
did y'all see his mugshot photo? Y'all see his mugshot photo?
Yeah, I did.
You did. That a ton of makeup before he got in that motherfucker.
Of course he did. That motherfucker got
straight CGI. Don't he know that he ain't supposed to put on makeup before he go to jail?
Yeah, he got printed. Nah, he ain't going to regular jail. He going to Club Fat. It'll be all right.
Oh yeah, he ain't even going there. He probably home right now. If we being honest, that nigga probably home right the fuck now. Monkey, did you click the link?
He be okay.
I can't hear what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, Monkey, do not shit on yourself. Just relax and fix it. Relax. He said he's about to flip out. I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do and flip out, man. I just want to know
Who's coming?
with me.
Everybody looked at that nigga like, you crazy? The top sport management company in the country, nigga.
Fuck it.
You are on your own. It was fucked up though. All his associates clapped him up. Good job. That nigga got fired.
Yeah, you did.
Woo, Jerry, you care. Yeah, no, we're gonna get rid of you. Wrong philosophy.
That was a great movie there, bro.
Show
Jesus.
me the money. Congratulations.
Got the
You're still my
Quan.
agent.
The Quan.
You are my ambassador of Guam.
All right. Check this out. I listened to this and I thought about you guys, and I'm curious to know.
Listen to what guy? What you talking about, Willis?
I'm talking about this.
White people, watch this video, and I'll be right back.
He published a book called Race, Tendencies, and Traits of the American Negro, in which he lays out all the numbers, and then he concludes that if we simply avoided allowing black people to have any access to health care, that within 2 or 3 generations, the whole race would die out, and that would solve the race problem in America. When Teddy Roosevelt, 1912, proposed a national health care system, people said no because black people will get it. When Franklin Roosevelt proposed a national health care system, it was the same thing. We don't want black people to get it. When Truman tried it in 47, same thing. Don't want black people to get it. We have to figure out a way to keep black people from using Medicare. And the way that they came up with was to have a 20% hole, a gap in Medicare, so that you had to pay 20% of your doctor's bill and your hospital bill, and that would discourage poor black people from showing up at the hospitals. Nearly 100% of the reason why the United States is the only country in the world that doesn't define healthcare as a right is because of racism. He published a book called Race, Tendencies, and Traits of the American Negro.
How many times do I have to say this? Racism is a detriment to you white folks, poor white folks especially. Because of racism, you poor white folks can't even get good health care. Because they thought if they could deny health care to black people that we would have been eradicated a long time ago. But hey, we still here. And they have not changed the rules. How crazy is that? Even with Social Security, you have to pay 20% because of racism. We keep telling you. BIPOC keep telling you. Black people keep telling you, it is not us that makes your life suck. It is those racist politicians and their racist legislation that they think that's going to harm us, but harms you at the same time. And they don't care if it harms you. They don't give a shit. And then you continue to vote against your own interests. All because a bunch of rich white people told y'all to hate black people because black people are doing stuff to you as a whole. And we're not. Because we don't control shit. We don't control the healthcare system. We don't control Social Security. We don't control your wages. We don't control shit. But they continue to tell you that it's us. So you turn your focus on us and harass the shit out of us for no fucking reason. When we have no power to affect your life as a whole community. Pay attention.
What you think?
I know. I know about it.
It's fucked up, bro. They'll cut their head despite their face.
Pretty much.
You know
But
what I
that's
mean?
what it's always been like. Literally, racism. It's funny because I was watching, so I think it's. Oh, how do I get out of this shit? I fucking.
Hello?
There we go.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, monkey. We hear you.
Are you
But I
sure
seen this
it's not like
video.
Raise your hand, monkey.
You sound good now. Raise your hand, nigga.
I did, nigga?
Do it again.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, see
How
how
long
delayed
is
it is,
a
monkey.
delay, man?
Oh, okay. That's what I'm trying to see how delayed it is. Raise your
Okay,
hand.
Mikey, relax, bro. Relax.
Let me see.
My
Fuck up,
Raise
man.
your hand. All right, hold on. Let me see if I got this joint here. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Was this? I don't know what this was.
You want me to bring you in through the Discord, bro? Come in Discord. I'll bring you in through the Discord.
Oh. All right, right here. I got. So it's funny. This you put that video
Delayed.
on.
Pretty bad, bro. Just come in through the Discord. I'll bring you in through the Discord. You gotta do what you gotta do, brother.
What
Go
you
ahead.
gonna do, monkey? What you gonna do? All right, you ready? Oh wait, I can do this shit. Though. Why did I just not do it? What am I still? I mean, oh wait, no.
Don't get
Here we
frustrated.
go. What happened?
Mikey getting frustrated.
You got him.
He gotta go in the Discord first. What you about to bring up a video? Go ahead.
Hold on, real quick. All right, you ready?
Alright, let's talk about it. Well, the first question you gotta ask is where do white people come from?
You gotta turn it up, bro.
Europe. Alright. Well, the first question you gotta ask is where do white people come from? Europe, right? But not all of Europe. Were the Romanis white? The Germans didn't think so. Are the Spanish white? The French didn't think so. Are Italians white? The Dutch didn't think so.
Wait, hold on. How do I turn this shit up, bro?
It went up. Whatever you did, it went up.
Oh, see, damn it, I didn't know. My bad. My bad. Let me go back to my shit then. Let me start over again.
Monkey, go into a different room.
So, are the Irish white? Well, the jury's still kind of out on that as far as the English are concerned. It's weird coming from the English because they just recently did a reconstruction of the oldest skeleton in England to see what he.
In the back. Can you hear it, Mo?
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah, it's
All
loud.
right, let's talk about it. Well, the first question you gotta ask is where do white people come from? Europe, right? But not all of Europe. Were the Romanis white? The Germans didn't think so. Are the Spanish white? The French didn't think so. Are Italians white? The Dutch didn't think so. Are the Irish white? Well, the jury's still kind of out on that as far as the English are concerned. It's weird coming from the English because they just recently did a reconstruction of the oldest skeleton in England to see what he might have looked like. And we call him a lot of things today, but one thing we wouldn't call him is white. Hell, you left this comment on a video that I made about a group of triracial people that were living in the Appalachian Mountains. Were they white? Walter Flecker didn't think so. Hell, most of the history of the white race over the last couple of thousand years is just us coming up with new and interesting excuses to kill each other. Now, people didn't start calling themselves white until about 400 years ago. Can you think of anything else that started happening 400 years ago? So the rich guys that were spearheading the colonization efforts in Africa and bringing all them folks back that would end up becoming chattel slaves, they had a problem because those folks started finding solidarity with the indentured servants that kind of looked like me. That's a real problem for the rich when all the poor folks realize how much they're getting fucked over.
Mm-hmm.
So they went around to all the folks that looked like me and said, hey, you know what? You're better than those people. So that's what I'm do for you. We're going to get rid of indentured servitude for you, but we're going to do this new thing called chattel for them. And if you go along with it and you help us out, you can keep working for us, and we'll even put you on the slave patrols to make sure that these people don't get away. Because if you don't do that, these people are going to take your job. Of course, they're not saying the quiet part, which is they've already got your job, because why the fuck would we hire a white man to do a job that we could just have a slave do for free? Boy, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Don't let those that wall do they don't take out. Because the whole the race is what the people find mixing them better than their neighbors along working with them in order to improve their conditions. Black people don't really have this problem because they didn't lose their history. It was stolen from them. So most black people can't even tell you which part of Africa their people came from unless they get a DNA search. And for obvious reasons, a lot of them don't trust giving a sample of their blood to a mega corporation. Once again, yeah, anybody that's trying to convince us that we're better than our neighbors because of the color of our skin can stay the fuck out of our woods and stay the fuck out of our hills.
Yeah. That, hold on.
Yeah, I gotta turn my speakers down now. But yeah, that was kind of just like what dude was saying before.
Yeah.
Basically, poor people. It's really just the rich against the poor, but people don't realize that's more classism than it is racism. But the rich are smart and they play like, yo, what, you're better than these people because of your race.
If that's the answer, if the rich are smart, then what does that say about the poor?
They weren't.
They aren't. Because the solution to the problem is just to turn your back on the rich people.
And more people are starting to wake up to that now, but you got a history of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have centuries of this shit in this country. And it was built on it. You know what I mean? Like, literally, the country was founded on this shit. They talked about writing slaves into the Constitution, and ultimately they convinced Thomas Jefferson and decided against it. They were going to mention slaves. They were talking about freeing slaves. They were, how are we going to write all men? Like, there were a ton of arguments that went down.
But what about the new information that we have that slavery wasn't not slavery, but slave ownership wasn't something that was just solo to white people? Like, we're getting a lot of information finding out that a lot of people just own slaves, period. If you was somebody, no matter what your nationality was, if you was somebody of affluence in this country, you probably had slaves.
At some point in time, maybe.
Not even at some point in time. Like, if you lived in the 1800s, the 1700s, if you was a black person who had some money, you had slaves too.
Not necessarily.
Well,
and I mean, how many black people would, like, if we're going to do numbers, like, we got to run numbers. How many black people have money and then all of them had, and all of them didn't have slaves? You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say it's a lot of them, and it depends on the state that you was talking about. But
like, that's what I mean. It's not even numbers like it was in terms of even being like considered middle class. Like, it wasn't. It's not like you had dozens of people every state. And you're talking about
more poor people than rich
yeah.
people.
So if you're talking about enough people, black people like that back then, to even have enough money to have a slave, like to have that wealth. Like, you're talking about a very small minority of the people to even have that wealth, and then not even all of them did have slaves.
But why give them that ability at all? Why give them that ability at all?
What do you mean?
Why give slaves the ability to own? I mean, not slaves, because they wasn't slaves. Why give black people the ability to own slaves at all?
Because that also what? It's the same reason why I put one of you as overseer over you. That helps keep you in line.
What? To give black people slaves?
Yeah.
But what would stop one black slave master from just buying up all the slaves and let them live?
Nothing. If he was smart, people would have done shit like that. And I'm sure there were people who might have helped out like that, even white people who did shit like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there was white people that did stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying? But no, you're right. Nothing is that. But that's, you know, the mentality, that mental game.
Because even with the concept of setting somebody free, right? Giving them their freedom in the South. If we assuming that white people are what we say that they was evil and wicked back then, you walking around showing that you have papers saying that you're free, what's stopping the person that found you from balling that up and changing your name?
None. And to be honest with you, if I had freedom papers and I wouldn't have stayed in the South. I'm out.
Yeah, you have to go.
I'm absolutely out, because I would say there's nothing stopping any of them taking them and fucking burning them.
Yeah. Where could you go as a free man?
Recognizes me, and they're like, no, he's supposed to be free, and they have some honor. But yeah, I can't. Nah, I would have been out.
Yeah, as a free man in the South, where could you go and what could you do?
Nowhere. You have to. But that's a reason for a large part of minority populations in places like Chicago and northern
Mhm.
cities, because black people, slaves especially, you get the chance, they got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah. Why we not getting out of here now though?
If I had the money, I told you, if I could take my family, if I really could, I told you where I would be.
'Cause think about it, bruh. And
told you,
all the
Rob.
history of anybody that had to flee, they never had that excuse. I use the same excuse. I'm not knocking you. I'm not saying that
What's
you're
that?
wrong for that.
Well, if I had the money,
I had some money, right?
because I don't have to flee necessarily.
Well, if you don't flee, then that means you gotta accept the way things are over here.
Yeah, I may
You know what I
not
mean?
like it, but it's not a situation where necessarily I have to flee. And what I mean by that is, as fucked up as it is, my life isn't as
Right. There's nobody
danger.
banging down your door with guns.
Yeah, and my daughter's life isn't in immediate danger. If it was, that'd be different. That'd be a whole lot different. I'd make whatever I had to make happen, but I'm not living in that. That's really just it. That one condition is I'm not facing an immediate danger or threat to my life type shit.
I think we both gonna have to go into the Discord. Get monkey in here.
All right, that's fine. I'm not mad at that.
I just capture it. Because if I try to do it the other way, it just gives an echo. Sorry, y'all. Muchos apologies.
So you gonna stay in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up in here. Bring my stuff over here. All right, that's for them to hear me. Now I turn my camera over here.
Can they hear me? Can they hear me?
Monkey, you still got a delay, bro. Raise your hand. Yeah, bro, that's like 30 seconds. It's like 30 of them seconds, bro. Don't put your head in your hand. What you doing different right now that you don't normally do? Raise your hand. You good. Talk, monkey.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. That wasn't that big of a delay. Your image is more delayed. I guess your voice not as delayed as your image is.
You sure?
Yeah, you talking to me? I guess you're all right.
You can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, this is pissing me the fuck off. But
It's okay, bro. You good. What you got for me? Don't get mad, bro. You still got the show got to go on. Don't get mad. Lemonade, DJ said. Bro, I was straight, bro. Y'all niggas act like I was straight off that lemonade.
They really said that you didn't cut out that lemonade, for real.
I came right in here and y'all seen me. I was talking.
No, but I don't know. Everybody saying that you was like turned off that lemonade last time.
Bruh, I wasn't turned. I just looked like I was high. I wasn't high though.
That's what they say. You looked like you turned, but then you got up one time and said, "Oh shit."
They made that part up.
I don't know if they made that up, but
They made that.
I feel like that was a true statement.
I'm telling you, I was good. I was all the way good. Came home and smoked 2 more blunts. I was sleepy as shit though. I ain't gonna even fake. Sleepy as shit. And I was sleepy. I ain't wake up till like noon today.
I wanted to drink, yo. The dude like looked at me funny as shit. Like when I was, remember when I came up to you and I was like, I was trying to look at what it was. He made it look like a call with the officer or something. Like I was about to bag him for having a fucking drink. Like the nigga was looking at me all funny.
You know what he said? Like, you know what he said? He said that's the police. He said that's the police. I was like, yeah, that's the police. He said I could tell by his shoes. I could have died laughing. He seen you as a host though. He seen you was up in the frame, saying you was a host.
Fucking stupid ass. No, bro. No, I don't like that shit. That's retarded, bro. Why you look at me like that?
Because he was selling drugs, bro. He was selling drugs, and a strange person came and walked up and looked in his bag.
I didn't look at his bag. I looked at the fucking bottle that you had in your hand. Nigga.
Right. I got that out of his bag.
And then I asked about it. I'm like, bro. And then you were acting stupid about it. Because you acting dumb. You trying to get that shit look stupid.
We did, bro. We did tell him, bro. You worked there, bro. But it was funny. I laughed. It was funny. It was funny how it all went down. The weirdest part,
I could have been his best customer, nigga.
You gonna be his best customer, man.
Nigga, I was buying it all the time. The way that they be talking about it in the restaurant, bro, that shit like this ain't one, nigga.
Them niggas don't even do drugs, bro. That's why they act like it get them so fucked up. Them niggas don't even do drugs, bro. That's why everybody look DJ. Was I not saying, like, every time I poured the whole shit in the to-go cup, bro. I had to drink the rest that didn't go in. It was like 75% went in the to-go cup. Some kind of weed lemonade. 75% went in the to-go cup. I crushed the rest of it. I was standing.
I feel like I waste money on that shit because, bro, like, no, like I said to Evan, I said, only gonna ask somebody who smokes as much as me. And I smoke a lot, bro. And even if when I'm not smoking a lot, bro, those drinks do not get me high. I used to go to pop-ups, bro. I used to go to pop-ups where they had all those drinks, all those drops, all those things. And I never got high for that shit. Like, they even try to put it in my food. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get high for that shit. That shit did not work, bro. That's why I said, like if those things do not really get me high, bro. Those drinks and shit. Like, that's what
yeah, they don't really do nothing for me either, but it's fun. But you taking advice from people who don't smoke. So for me, it's not. It don't do that. It don't do to me what it do to them. It's like the way that they feel is they talk about it like my first time, but I'll never see that again.
That's what I'm saying. They make it seem like one of them said, I'm not gonna say who, but out of the group, they talk about the top. You put the juice in the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That will do it for me. I said, no fucking way. I said, no way. The top, like just the top, there's no fucking way. There's no way that you're getting high for that shit. I said, for me, I was like, I'm gonna have to drink the whole drink like Will. But fuck that motherfucker. I'm not gonna fucking get no rest of that bitch. And I believed them because they smoke. I thought they smoke as much as me, but I don't know. Like what?
Everybody kept looking at me like I had just like down the whole fifth or something. Like they was like, that's the whole thing? Yeah, nigga, where yours at? I only took a cap full. Oh, y'all niggas wasting time, right? Y'all wasting time.
My whole thing is, I think for real, like people. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It make you feel. It make me feel something, but it's like smoking 3 blunts. Like it ain't like this band.
Okay, that explains it all. Like this: if it's a person who only smokes like today, and they have to put it out and save it for the next day.
Who, you?
No.
Oh.
No. I don't put out. I smoke the whole motherfucking day. Usually, I can't just hit it like. Only time I'm gonna half my day if I do not have no more weed for the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like besides that, nigga, if I weed to roll a whole other thing, the roaches and shit, nigga, I'm gonna smoke that whole thing, nigga. I can't do just a half a J. No, it's not gonna work like that. So my whole thing is people who like coke, right? It'd be like this. You smoke it to like, you know what I'm saying? They smoke it down to about this, right? That's the people I'm talking about. The people who take like 3, 4, 5 hits and they put it out and save it for the next day. That's the people it's for. It's not for me. It's not for me when I sit there and I go out my balcony and I smoke that whole fucking. In the morning, I'm going back. I'm gonna smoke that whole motherfucking day. I don't give a fuck. Like, the only reason I put it out is if I have to come back inside to do something. Or I'm like, look, let me use the bathroom. Or you know, matter of fact, it's a drink.
Yeah, that's why I don't smoke with. That's why I don't smoke with niggas like you, because I might not want to smoke that fast. I might not want to suck my whole J down in 2 puffs.
I don't smoke a whole thing down.
Nigga, you have literally been in this living room smoking at the same time as me, right? Your big, dumb, stupid, fat ass white boy and my regular ass cigarello, and you be done in half the time, bro. You be done half the time. So either you suck face ass, bro.
I mean, I smoke.
You're a Hoover.
Like I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You're a Hoover deuce.
Matter of fact, what is yours? A Dutch, right?
Yes.
So I've seen how they be rolled, and when you double roll it with you take off the skin, and then you make it like the one layer. For whatever reason, the motherfuckers last longer. And I've tried it myself because I don't.
You just call me the roll guy.
I don't smoke the blunt, but when one time I had to use a Dutch you gave me, said, let me do how he does it because I wonder why. I wonder how he makes the Dutch last so long because he'll be on the stream smoking a blunt for like 30 minutes. I'm like, I'm smoking. I've already smoked my day.
Because when I'm not smoking, my blunt not smoking. That's how it works. That's how you know you're a good fucking blunt roller. Is that when I stop smoking, my blunt stops smoking. Y'all niggas be you know the last time I had a blunt canoe? You know the last time I had a blunt canoe, you know what canoeing is, right? When your blunt burn uneven. You know the last time I had that happen? I probably was in fucking high school or something. That don't happen, bro. That don't happen, bro. Nigga, just watch the streams, bro. You ain't never seen me. You ain't never seen me do this. You ain't never seen me do none of this shit. You ain't never seen none of that, bro. I like you. Watch. You can even look at the stream and see how many times I gotta light my J. Because when I'm not smoking, my J stops smoking, bro. I have perfected this. Yours keeps smoking, bro. No, you have to. You have to. You watching all the smoke leave. Look, there's no smoke leaving mine. And it's still lit. Watch this. Watch. There's no smoke leaving it. But watch this. It's still smoking. I have aerodynamically figured this shit out, bro. I'm sorry. I'm the best weed roller in the whole world. I challenge anybody. And I'm not an aesthetic weed roller either, leak before you start posting your pictures in the fucking Discord and shit. I am a physics weed roller, and it has to function properly. It don't have to look a certain kind of way. It got to function properly. I roll bongs. Yeah, Monkey not a smoker. Monkey filled half his J up with that fucking funnel. Funnel J's with a hint of reefer in it. You know what I'm saying? Just yes, you do. You fucking JB Brown and shit.
I put my little funnel in there.
Your little lot of funnel.
I let it eat.
You might as well just wrap a cigarette around your fucking. Please explain this shit to me, guys. All the young guys in the chat that's putting that funnel in there.
Keep asking that question.
Cause I need to know. I'm gonna do a survey. I need to know what that does.
I've already explained it for most people.
You didn't make it make sense. You made it
We
seem.
took the fucking funnel in our day, right? Especially when we roll a tap, right?
Mhm.
Sprinkle. It's a sprinkle.
It ain't no
okay?
fucking sprinkle,
Right?
nigga. You
It's
tripping.
a sprinkle.
I
I don't
seen
know
some
who
of
you
these
watching.
joints.
If you're not watching me, I sprinkle that motherfucker. Mix it in the
Yeah.
motherfucking weed, right?
Mm-mm.
And then roll that bitch. Then it's like a jam.
Why?
That's
Why
a-
at
that's
all?
a-
Why would you do that
okay?
at all? Why would you do that at all?
Oh, it makes the hit better. But
That's because y'all jack
wait,
fiends.
before y'all say no,
Fucking jack
wait,
fiends.
listen.
I love to taste tobacco in my weed. I love it.
I used to smoke. First of all, I used to smoke nothing but bucks before I had taken. I did not smoke paper.
I think that it was more economically sound for most of y'all to switch the papers because you get way more sheets. The same, you get 100 sheets for the same price as you get for a pack of backwoods. It's more economically sound. But just admit, all I'm saying is just admit the shit. All I'm saying is just admit the shit. Just admit that y'all went there because it was cheaper. Tobacco products have gotten expensive, so.
That's one thing for sure.
But see, that goes out the window when they throw all that funnel in there. See, all of that goes out the window. So that can't be your reasoning.
Okay, it's basically the same thing as a blunt. Yes. So does that mean the people who can't or who don't want to smoke shade without funnel, they still want to still hollow, like backwood, like game leaves, that like leaf, a photo leaf, any of that shit.
Mm.
They want the same hit as a leaf. Because that's for me. I want that same hit. I want that same feeling. I will get what I'm hitting up for.
It only proves my point that you guys, it's just economically good for your pockets for you to get those papers and add the funnel in it. That's what it is.
Wait, you tell him, man. Please explain to me how you feel about this. He puts funnel in it. And we like the first. Man, right. We used to smoke backwards and all that shit all the time.
Mm-hmm. But it's expensive. I'm just.
It doesn't even matter if it's expensive or not. Because I'm saying I found an alternative.
Let me help you out. Because there's flip side of this, though. If I roll it, I grew up during the Dutch. I used to go Dutch and make good shit like that.
Optimo.
Yeah, definitely. And then as I got, that's when I was like teenage smoking into early adulthood. As I got older, got a little bit smaller. I literally switched just simply because it was healthy. Like I hate the way I started to feel after smoking. Like my lungs felt like I call my eye. Didn't feel right. After smoking joint, it started to feel different. So I made the switch because of that. I like when I first switched, there were times when I would like I might have had an actual whatever it's credit, they burn much slower than joints do. I don't care what joint paper it is. I haven't rolled a single joint paper that burned exactly as slow as the Dutch that I was going for the word paper. They definitely burn or not anything. They definitely, even if I took it back to nasty ass white, it would still burn slower than joint paper. But there are some joint papers that, will last a little bit longer than I roll on the joints.
Those clear ones, they burn kind of slow. The hemp ones.
But, that's really why I made the switch myself. Just because it's a much thinner smoke. Like I just the brown I don't do that. And even when I do smoke, if it's a brown, if it looks even sort of brown or not, whatever, it's all quick.
But the brown ones is as far as the papers go, the brown ones are the ones, because the white ones are bleached. If you talk about healthy, the ones y'all smoking are bleached papers, and it don't make sense to smoke those either. Like it's just when you try to add on that health feature to it, you guys are Xing out. That's like saying I drink Diet Coke with my meal, but you fucking eat a whole pizza. Like it just X's out the fact that you drink a Diet Coke.
First of all, diet anything is not healthy, bro.
It's gonna be something like this. A lot of calories that purely got they were giving them out. I don't know, 420 they got some brown meat and then
I like the banana, the King joints, the banana leaf ones. I like those.
Okay, the banana leaf are definitely small, bro.
Yeah,
King Kong,
yeah.
But I don't even like that sometimes. That one's got a filter.
Mm-hmm.
the King Kong, they matter of fact, I'm about to say the King Kong, they actually make them filters, man. They make them cooling, the cooling filters, like you get the vitamin shit, they make a cooling sensation when you pull. But here's my, okay. Alright, so let me get back to my heydays with the blunt. Oh, wait, what Malik say?
But your heydays wasn't
that
that your heydays wasn't that long ago. That's why sometimes when you talk about like your heydays wasn't that long ago. What you been smoking? 10 years?
I mean, a little over 10 years because I started when I was like 14, 15.
Okay.
I didn't get heavily to it like until after high school. So that's after 2014. It's 2023 now. So I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I started smoking I started smoking weed when I was 12 years old.
See, but okay, first of all, for you guys who are older than me, anybody who's older than me, your moms always started like at that age. Like I've known people who are older than me, they're like, yeah, I started at like 8 years old. 8 fucking years old, bro. How the fuck? How? But how the fuck? It's like how the fuck?
That was like the first time I actually picked up the habit. I was probably
How?
He said 9 years. He said 9.
My brother,
See?
because my brother was like 13. He started smoking.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Me?
Good, sorry.
Back into a corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you little brother, like, you either gotta include me or you get in trouble.
That's cruddy as shit.
How's it going down? What we doing?
That's cruddy.
Girls gonna be worse, bitch. So,
That's how it was. My little cousin, he pressed me out to hit the blunt.
See? That's what I'm saying. I didn't look. The only time I got pressed out, I didn't get pressed out. I didn't get pressed out. Bro.
yeah. And you know, you actually found that like that smoke, but then like I wasn't like it was the second thing. Every so often, stop it every so often, and it's boys. Everything else, and I do last that, and break me off for
You know what? Oh my god. You know the nurse says ladies night still?
Where?
It says it on the podcast, bro. I just looked at it and it says ladies night, bro.
Where does it say that at?
Oh shit.
On the restream. On the restream, it says ladies night, bro.
Oh shit.
Whole time, we're in this motherfucker, and we are like the ladies of TKB.
Dez, you gotta clean up behind yourself when you be in here, okay? You gotta clean up behind yourself.
Oh my god.
We gonna start finding y'all. Y'all don't clean up behind yourself when y'all come in here. And Leak, you just sitting here watching us with that shit on there.
Leak anybody in here, rain.
Yeah, nobody say clean up behind yourself. Oh my god, it says it on the top and the bottom. I had to come here and clean all that stuff. All of the WitcherCon said that too. I had to clean it all up. Crazy. Yeah, I think.
We only got 4 views.
Yeah. That's crazy. Nobody said nothing.
Yo, bro, this is gonna be a heated debate. I think we have to have a heated debate. I need somebody up here who's a paper smoker like me. I just need somebody up here on my end of the spectrum.
But I'm not challenging you being a paper smoker. I'm challenging you putting that funnel in there. That's the challenge.
No, but no, okay, wait.
That's not a part of it. That's new. That does not answer the question of why switch the papers if you're just gonna dirty it up again. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, wait. I told you about reason about something. I told you about my ex, right? She had asthma. I smoked a blunt in the apartment, right? Smoked that motherfucker, right? I was in the living room. I had the door closed for her, right? In the bed, right? Closed the door. You know, in my living room, you know, it's my fucking living room, right? All I know is when I hit the bed, I open the door, close it, right? I can lay down. First of all, she smells it on me, right? And second, the smoke comes in from the living. It's not like I can see the smoke, but I get the smoke, and then the smell came in from the living room, and she started having asthma attacks. And it was, I swear to God, I thought she was gonna die. Because it was so bad, it scared the fuck out of me. It literally scared me to go to paper. Swear to God.
Yeah, so I'm trying to understand. But what you say? So you say, fuck it. I'm gonna keep smoking around you, but I'm gonna switch this up though. I'm gonna switch the papers. Let's see if you have another asthma attack. Let me wave this around your nose a little bit.
I still was smoking away from her, but it's like, oh, it was scary.
I think papers produce more smoke. Either papers produce more smoke, or you don't know how to roll no blunts or no papers, and when you roll yours, all of the fucking smoke comes out of it.
What is this story?
I understand the asthma attack, but you saying that she like, I'm sorry, bro. Smoke is smoke.
I get it, but there's even people who have asthma and they rather smoke a paper than a blunt.
Yeah, that's because I don't know. Papers are so much harsher than blunts. Oh my god.
But it doesn't affect them. I don't only know one person with asthma. I know about 3 people with asthma. Other persons, my homegirl that I grew up with, right? Not feet, but right, like homegirl, right? She low-key had asthma, and I didn't know she did until she pulled out the inhaler on me once. What the fuck? I said, what the fuck? I said, you have asthma? Whole time? She's like, yeah, I got asthma. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, we're smoking a whole fucking day right now. But she's smoking papers. She's smoking papers.
She put funnel in it?
No funnel.
Okay, all right. So why again?
Everybody else smokes the naked day.
The sheep funnel combo is literally the same as smoking a blunt. There's no way around it.
Even my ex, that bad.
Disregard. He said disregard that. I don't care what Leak just said.
What do you say? What's up, Lily? No, I'm gonna disregard Leak, okay?
You disregarding Leak.
I pick up the phone up every time I get something I got to respond. He said the sheep funnel combo is literally the same as smoking a blunt. It really ain't no way around it. The same shit. The only difference is you have more control over the tobacco versus the blunt, right?
I got control over the tobacco on the blunt wrap.
Well, but you take a layer off. Take a whole layer off.
I take some off. Yeah, I don't use it all.
Not some. You take the whole extra. You take the outlet. Like if that was an uncircumcised joint, they're like literally uncircumcised.
You see blunts and see dicks.
Huh?
I take a whole layer off. What layer do I take off?
Outside layer, bro. You have like the really like thin layer of the blunt.
Right.
Really thick, and then super thick.
And that's not the
So,
leaf.
yeah,
And that's not the leaf.
I don't smoke the leaf, bro.
That's not the leaf. Where you going with that?
I used to at one point when I worked at FedEx, right? And I used to take my break. Hopefully, FedEx doesn't see me. But my breaks, right? I used to get the leaves. I used to get the whole back right?
Mm.
And it had a leak, right? Cut like a square, you know what I'm saying, like a backwood, right? And
Ooh.
roll my wood. Yo, that
Oof.
shit used to last my whole break. It was so bad because it smoked so slow.
Ooh.
Oh my god, these keep me so fucking hot.
Before I knew what that was, I literally didn't know that was like funnel. Like I literally had bought one of those, and I was just
Basically,
I was cutting it. This when I was smoking backwoods, and I was cutting it. I just cut a little square out of it, and I rolled a square. I did not realize that was funnel. That shit was breaking my heart, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that shit was killing me, bro. I don't see how y'all do that. That shit way more hard. Oh, the y'all chew. Oh.
I had to stop. I had to stop.
You didn't stop. You didn't
I
stop.
ain't gonna lie. Like I did it for a while, but it actually came too much when I was working. Cause I was working every day, so it became too much. I was like too much of a long smoking, and I have to save the blunt. I'm like, I can't hold a blunt on me all the time because I don't want it to smell like the truck, which it never did. Because I always had something to put in it. But either way, it didn't matter. Too risky. I didn't have a jar on me. I didn't have a fucking glass jar on me. Like everywhere I went. You know what I'm saying? So it was like at that point, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to change up. But again, the only reason I changed up to the only reason I changed up to papers was because of the whole asthma attack, that near death experience. Like I was about to call a whole ambulance. I was about to take it to the hospital. Sorry, I'm tired of shit too. Oh my god, I've been up for the last 4 days. Anyway, but nah, man, like that's the only reason. Like I don't know what else to say. It's preference. I think it's preference. I think it's just preference. Everybody smokes differently. Like if you let's say you roll a bump for me, and I roll a bump for you. You're not gonna feel the same, and you might be mad because of how I roll.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like if somebody wrote me a paper, they better roll that motherfucker good. I start hitting that joint. It's like I feel like I'm smoking a Marlboro Ultra Light. I'm gonna fucking smack. You know what I'm saying?
Don't it already taste like that with all that funnel in it? Don't it already taste like a fucking Benson and Hedges? That shit tastes nasty as fuck, bro. I'm sorry.
It doesn't. If you put the right amount, you barely taste the fucking funnel, bro.
Then why put it in there at all?
Why? You don't fucking taste it. You put the fucking right amount.
Why put it in there at all?
Because the hit that I get from a backwood that I want to take hit from a paper.
So hit a backwood.
A backwood.
You make that sense right now.
Oh
I
god.
don't have to go out. I don't have to go out.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to go out and buy. I don't have to go out and buy 5 packs of a 5-pack backwood pack.
Instead, you buy crack bags and tobacco.
For 5 packs of backwood.
Uh-huh.
5 packs. $7 now. Maybe you spending at least close to $50, $40. About there, $40, $30 for at least 5 packs backwards, right?
Uh-huh.
When I'm spending one thing of papers, one thing of funnel, that's me almost up to 80. Or weeks.
So what's different? What's the difference? Hold on, wait a minute. I have to challenge this way of thinking. What's the difference between just taking 2 fucking cigarellos and just crushing them up together like this and just putting them in a bag? Why you gotta buy that many packs of fucking backwoods? And you can just take 2 cigarellos and just crush it up in your hand, and there you go. Oh, it's the pack. The pack gives it the magic. I got you. It's not even computing.
I ain't talking about like that shit. I ain't talking about no harder drugs. Just sprinkle that motherfucking funnel on your weed.
Uh-huh.
That's it. You don't have to put a whole lot.
You sound brainwashed. I'm convinced it's like a brainwash thing right here because you don't even know why you do it. What rapper told you that? What rapper rapped about it? You might as well just fucking lay a cigarette.
Oh, you know how many people agree with me, bro?
Same here.
No.
Oh.
Alright, if you want to be specific, y'all age, not people my age. They say the same fucking thing. Don't.
Who? The people my age that still feel like you feel. You know what they do? Look. This what they do. This what people my age do when they still want the tobacco feeling, right? They smoke their white boy and they smoke their cigarette. That's what they do. They smoke their white boy and they hit their cigarette. They keep the cigarette burning in the ashtray. They smoking their white boy. Every couple minutes, they pick up their cigarette, their long ass Virginia Slim or Benson and Hedges or whatever they smoking. Y'all niggas smoking 2 times the cigarettes.
It was funny though. My mom, when she smoked, right? There's the cone, right? We can't roll, you know what I'm saying? This is when you roll. That's why the people don't work, right? So my mom, home, whatever, no fun of just regular weed.
As she should, as every decent smoker should.
Looks at the cone, right? Looks at the cone, goes outside, cigarette with it.
Right.
Kills me is because I obviously because my thing already got funnel in it. She will sit there with the code. Smoke. This feel like a cigarette.
For dessert.
And the cigarette in the hand. I'm like, wow, how can we do that?
You're doing it. You mean how she gonna do it? You doing it.
What's different about
It probably is different. I mean, regardless, look, I don't know.
No, she don't.
Oh, no. It's a plain J.
She smoking her regular cigarette.
She remember smoke cigarettes. When she likes to smoke, when she smokes cigarettes. That's just how you put her in habits. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Because what's weird about it is that you know what you're gonna do after you smoke your white boy. But after you smoke your white boy, you know what you're gonna do, Monkey?
What?
Spark a cigarette.
It might be later.
Nigga.
Later on.
Later is in after. Right after.
It depends on how stressed out I am. But I'm not gonna lie to you.
The tobacco ain't getting them high, so I don't understand the purpose of that. Because y'all tell different stories. Either I just want that flavor, or some of y'all say I wanted to burn slower. Either it's the regulator for how slow your weed burn, or it's a flavor that you're trying to get. I'm trying to figure out who's lying. Them the niggas is lying.
I need you, bro.
Okay.
5 times rocket miles in a day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't take rice as long as I will. I'm gonna start smoking fucking clean. And eventually I went from that to joints to where I spent most of my week upstairs. With the nigga fucking bomb. Niggas what? I clean this shit like every 3 weeks.
I'm let me angry that he said you got this, bro.
Paper. The phone bird just spoke. Hey, you love cigarettes that much?
You're a jack fiend. Got a cigarette? I got 50 cents for a cigarette. I got $1 for 2. Can I?
75 for a
Can I get short? Can I get short on that? Can I get short on that? And it was what's crazy, monkey. I seen your cigarettes yesterday. You smoked them old people cigarettes. Them the same cigarettes my mother smoked. The Mavericks in a green box.
First of all, don't call my mama old man.
No, that's a cigarette.
Don't call my mama.
My mama smoked them cigarettes.
No, when I heard why my parents, I would smoke those cigarettes because average they smoke Newport all the time.
Right.
Like forever.
Right.
Those average menthol, they taste or smoke like a Newport, and that's what they get with that feeling.
So when I get a Newport,
But it's the cheapest, man. It's the cheaper product. The brand.
motherfuckers
It's like $10 for a Newport that you're
on the side of those motherfuckers, this say this the crazy thing on the side of the motherfucking boxes say these ain't no safer than no other cigarette. Because people be like they smoking lights or they smoking this and they smoking that, but it literally say on the box, no, these are no, it doesn't matter. These are no safer than nothing else. I thought that was
people compare those two. Oh, and Marlboro Black, the black pack. They compare those two Newports to find out the cheaper version. It's not about what the dose is.
That's the same reason. That's the same reason why you put that funnel in your blunt. That's the same reason. You stretching your weed along. You got half weed. You got a 50-50 mix. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But then I see how big the fucking white boys is. I'm like, oh my god, there's no way you're enjoying that. White boys expel so much smoke. There's no way that you're enjoying that. Yeah, I'm not saying what you could do. I'm saying what y'all do. Y'all motherfuckers make these big ass, dumb ass white boys. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. The one thing I know about white boys is that they burn faster in the beginning. They slow down halfway through. So it doesn't.
If you get the regular, yeah. But if you get the hemp,
All papers.
they last way longer.
All papers.
No, the hemp,
He said rapper size joints.
huh?
He said Leak said he don't smoke rapper size joints.
He lying.
I think that's a fair size. Nah, I can't. I think that's a fair size though. So I'm weird. I don't smoke with people. Like we can smoke around each other, but I don't pass my blunt. I don't. So it's always personal for me. I even. Nah, if you don't have no weed, then I'll give you some weed to roll up and smoke. You can smoke a J with me, but I don't share a J. Even with my mother, like my mother be mad as shit. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, not here. Roll a blunt. Like, I just don't share. I don't pass no blunt. My sister hate that shit. I don't know. I don't know why. I just in my old age, I don't know. I'd rather just have my J.
But man, look, I guess it is what it is. Everybody has their own.
Yeah, I just want to understand. That's all. I mean, I know I understand old people and what they saying when they say about like they had old people always say they had much better weed back in the 70s and the 60s and shit like that. I don't believe them at this point. Yeah, I don't believe them at that point. Yeah, I don't think that they had better weed. I think they got much bigger quantities for less money. If I was a time traveler, the first thing I would do is go buy my weed from the fucking 70s.
Hell yeah. They probably got that good shit, too.
Yeah, I would go back to the 70s. I'd buy a couple 100 pounds, and I'd come back to the 2023 and I'd sell that shit.
Bro, they could not be fucking buy your shit.
Yes, they will buy my shit. What you tripping on?
Regular bud?
Yeah, regular bud. Yeah, I guess. I guess. I don't see niggas regular bud when I was younger don't look like the regular bud that they calling Reggie nowadays. That shit look like some garbage. I had some good regular bud back in the day. That shit they be calling Reggie nowadays ain't it. It's some bush.
Bushwhack. That good old huff.
And a lot of y'all new smokers wouldn't even know the difference anyway. Y'all wouldn't know. They could be giving y'all that shit we was smoking. Y'all wouldn't know. How?
You can't do me like that.
Monkey.
I'm gonna get that sack back.
Monkey, you are a new smoker, bruh. You are. Bro, you started smoking in the 2010s.
I started smoking when I got to that like a certain age to smoke, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not talking about how long you've been smoking. I'm talking about.
I wasn't born in the 50s, bro. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize for that. I'm just telling you that there's the things that you missed out on.
It made it to my era, and it made it to my era when I was growing up. I mean, I know.
Your era put funnel in their weed.
Like maybe I didn't see like Contra Bud and other stuff like that. Like I know about Contra Bud and like other stuff, some other shit, right? Maybe I didn't smoke it, right? But I definitely had like Bid, Reggie, and around the time when Loud was just coming out. So I mean, even with that, I mean that shit was weak. And obviously Reggie was weak as fuck. Like, I remember my uncle.
It wouldn't be weak if you never had no Loud. If you never had no Loud, it wouldn't be weak.
Well, no, obviously not. When the Loud came out, and we was smoking that shit, oh my god, we like, man, it's so fucking high. I mean, even off the bid, man. Even off the bid, we used to get fucking high.
That's
and
my.
When we went to Loud, it was like, oh my god, man. Like, but either way, we went back between each one. It was all right. Now I couldn't do Reggie though. Now I couldn't dump down to Reggie because I was.
Because you started smoking crack first.
Oh, I fuck you.
That's you can't smoke crack and then try to go back and take a step back. That's not how it works. That's why I tell y'all, like, niggas that be smoking that fucking pack shit every day, they be like, bruh, there's no way you getting high still, bruh. There's no way you still getting high. You can't even leave room for no air. Can't nobody even give you no bullshit weed. You just gonna be stressed for a whole time you got that. You can't even truck through it. Tolerance too high. Huh? Say which part? Because if somebody gave him some regular OG, right, it ain't gonna do nothing to him. He gonna look at it like it's some bush. Because he smokes pack or Loud and all of that shit. He smokes the exotic, the Zaza.
I don't. Wait, matter of fact,
nah, not me. I smoke OG.
That's now though. I mean, yo, Mojo, you're telling me. Hold on, let me actually this Mojo because I know for a fact because OG recently, and I say recently, and anybody can prove me wrong. But the OG, like Safari or shit like that came back onto the market. It's considered OG, almost like Reggie down the way. Some people.
It's only Reggie because it has become regular weed. It's become the regular weed.
I know it's become more regular.
OG Kush. That's what. So we don't have Reggie. We have OG. You get some type of some strand of OG, or you can get some exotic, some Zaza, some strand of something exotic. It could be anything. It could be Bubba. It could be anything. But it's OG. It's not exotic. What you mean? It don't have no seeds in it, but it's gonna have. Yeah, it's buds. Look, I'll show you one. It's buds. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's so good, but don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but this shit right here, bro. I get 2 ounces of this for $75. You straight what? Yeah, I paid $40 for this ounce. It's not an ounce no more, but it was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, I'm all I'm gonna say, man. Look, all I'm gonna say is that I'm glad that this, like I'm great. I did somebody with the blue dream. It was disappointing. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
Blue dream, that's the OG strand.
Yeah.
But it was very disappointing when I smoked it because for whatever reason it was shit. But and I think they fucking lied to me. But no, these guys had like this sour diesel, fucking dog, pineapple, some other one.
Right.
No, but it's out. But it's not though. Like some people.
But they don't look at it like that. When I tell niggas I smoke OG, bro, they look at me like I'm poor. Like that's how they look at me, like I'm poor. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, well, I'm smoking all day. What you talking about? I'm smoking all day on this. Hey. They want to feel like that all the time, but I tell you, bro, I just want to smoke all the time. I don't have to feel. Yeah, I just don't understand it that much. Yep. That's why I say, because there are new smokers have come along, they have duped y'all into believing that nah, you can't smoke OG. You can't smoke. If you don't smoke OG, then there's more for me. I'm smoking that OG. If it looks good, I'm getting it. Like real shit. And because I don't smoke that exotic shit, I can still get high off the OG. Because it's supposed to, why else are they paying 4 times as much as I'm paying for? It must be better, right? I don't understand the logic then. If it's not better than my OG, then I don't understand the logic. Who? Huh? Hey, and they paid 3 times as much for an 8.
And that happens though, but that happens, right? That actually happens.
This is what's happening. This is what's happening, bro. Yeah, this is what's happening. And I tell these niggas all the time, like you paying for a label right now. You wanted to come in this little fucking special colorized bag, right? That's what you wanted to come in, and they tell you that it's this, but it's the same thing as I had in my little fucking sandwich bag. You're not gonna get me like that. You saying that's 40 for the ounce? Let me get that. 75 for 2 of them? Let me get that. I ain't gonna argue with you. That's what you're selling it for? I'm getting that. Huh? Shit, I can even show y'all my man's menu. My phone there.
I got somebody with a menu too.
I put Lord Jess on to him the other day. Where's my phone at?
Let me look at my store real quick. Oh, give me 2 seconds.
This nigga got everything. When this nigga showed me his menu, bro, I was like, nigga, what? Nah, we didn't get that.
I guess if that's the case, shit y'all call Reggie and good weed. That's what started this shit. The haze.
Yeah. Yep. They look down on that shit, bruh. Nigga, nigga, I be looking at them like, what? They look down on it, bruh. It gotta be gelato or AK-47 or runts or I'm like, what the fuck, man? Look, I don't even need to know my weed that personal. I don't need to know my weed that personal. I don't need to know the name of the motherfucker. I can identify it, motherfucker. I don't. My man sends me the joint every fucking week. Every week he got a new menu. And I wish I could send you the whole little thing. Oh shit, I can send you. It's a,
Hold on. I gotta find it so I can show you his menu. Because my man, he always have like, now I remember when I first met him, right? He didn't have OG on the menu. It was. So I have his messages from way back when we first started texting. I gotta find it because I want to show you. Ooh, there we go. Find it. All right, man. I'll show you the time.
no, nigga.
Was it just a blur on it? What was it? What was it? Can you not? Oh, yeah, hold on.
It was a little blurry. You know, my sound is fucked up.
I heard you. He couldn't hear you, but I heard you. There you go.
That's it? It's OG. Price for this shit? Anyway, he was yeah, he got a shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been damn if I was him who just hit me up right now, but it's not.
The mess is so long.
Well, talking about fake weed or bad weed or whatever, right? Y'all heard about they approving sell of fake chicken at this one restaurant? Matter of fact, they ain't at the one restaurant. In general, since the approval of fake chicken meat has been approved all over the world, Russia, Europe,
I sent it to you, Rex.
most other countries, they're fucking disapproving of it. They're actually banning this shit. But everywhere else is banning this, but America. As always. As it always does. Why is it always always America. And I feel like we're trapped in like a fucking rat cage, yo. With this shit. Why the fuck is it always that they don't want the fucking live, bro? They just want to fucking use the spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's what it seemed like, bro. You go to other.
Serious, bro. I mean, it's bad, man. It's really bad. It's bad, man. Like,
So
it's not. It's not like a surprise that they thinking fish, thinking meat as a hamburger beef, and then they're thinking not a chicken. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to like Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? You want some chicken? They're like, all right, hold on 1 second. They'll grab a chicken from the backyard, and behead that joint, and then you know what I'm saying? They do what they gotta do. They're not doing that shit no more over here. They're not doing that. They're not doing that, man.
when you seen?
It's disgusting. Disgusting.
So what you gonna eat?
Huh?
What you gonna eat?
That fake chicken. Because what else is there to eat if everything is fake? I gotta. I wanted to share the link on Discord.
It's like 3 times the size of that. He got shrooms and all that on there. He got this nitrous juice that when you screw the top off, the fucking flavor. He got all kind of shit.
Wait, matter of fact, you can go on my
I can't share nothing because I'm streaming the Discord.
Well, either way, I'm gonna say it like this, like, matter of fact, I'm looking at this, like, probably like, what I say from there. Cause I just saw this video today, cause I've been looking at a whole bunch of videos. And I got this funny ass one too, but here's the video. Here's the video. Hold on, let me. Like I said, I just saw this video. I've been seeing videos of this, but I was like, somebody broke it down. Like, it was even more crazy.
About the fake food. Fake food been around for a long time.
Yeah, about the fake chicken. I'm trying to find, and it was on NBC, but it wasn't even like a secret shit. It was like on NBC or something like that. Fake. I can't find the fucking fake chicken. Where is the fucking fake chicken? Oh, here we go.
In these tanks behind us, without ever slaughtering a chicken.
You could ask me that 1,000 times, and the answer is yes. We grew it right here. They're getting oxygen.
His company, Upside Foods, just received clearance from the USDA to start selling their meat in its production center in Emeryville, California.
You'll be able to produce 50 to 75,000 pounds of meat every year right away.
Okay, so it ends. This motherfucker said basically.
That's not a lie.
50 to 70,000 pounds of meat
per year. That's not a lot.
70,000 pounds. Really? You don't think so?
Nah, that's not.
I mean, come on. I mean, the way that he's saying it, he's thinking it. Well, okay. If it's only for his restaurant, then that's a lot.
Huh?
If it's only for his restaurant, then that's a lot.
If it's only for his restaurants, then that's for his restaurants. But I mean,
But that's still a lot. And it's not like he has 1,000.
How much
Only in
do
Cali
cows
right now.
weigh?
shoot, 400 or 500 pounds.
So every 2 cows is about 1,000 pounds for the thing. You're saying 150 cows annually. Not really a whole lot.
Annually, nah, more than that. But I mean, no, he might be broke. I mean,
It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Look,
That's if he's saying that that's what he could do for himself. That the only reason why that sounds significant is that maybe they're hoping that other places adopt his same technology.
they've been approved for it. It's approved.
He's been approved. He's been approved to use it wherever he was going to use it, but that don't mean that a restaurant or something may do that.
That everybody might follow suit soon.
I'm looking at how everybody is on this health kick, where everybody wants to know what's in their food for the most part, and niggas not eating this, not eating that. It's a lot harder to put that on the middle class. If anything, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't see like because they already give us processed food like a motherfucker already.
I don't know, man. Like this fake chicken shit's been coming up lately on my shit. You know when they start pumping out something that's
and what is it? It got to come from
bullshit.
it got to come from something. What is it? What makes it fake chicken? Is it not meat at all?
First of all, you're not slaughtering a fucking chicken. Being made in cylinders.
It's cloned.
Cylinders,
It's a clone chicken. It's a clone chicken.
something, yeah.
Not even a full chicken.
Yeah.
Same. Literally making it in fucking tanks, bro. Like what? Like how does that even look like when it's fucking
started doing that a few years ago. That's why, if you notice, they had to stop calling themselves Kentucky Fried Chicken and just go by KFC.
That wasn't true though, bro. I was about to say the thing that was funny. I used to work at KFC, and when people used to say, I'd be like, I even asked my boss, like, what the fuck? Because like I know we get the fucking Tyson's chicken, like Tyson truck pull up every. I'm saying you saying Tyson's is giving us fake chicken? Like, come on, Will, use your brain, bro. No. Because they would say, look, you see how the wing is formed? No, I was back there doing that shit when I was frying them fucking chicken. I bend that knuckle back before you got to lay it on the fucking little tray, bend the knuckle back and shit. You had to do that. That's what made it the special technique. It didn't come like that. I used to fry thousands of pieces of chicken. That was my first real job, frying chicken. I seen an article too when the internet first came out. I seen the article. My mother showed that to me. I was like, nah, I don't. Yep.
When they were talking about that, the KFC got me.
That's how you know it's legit. Huh?
You talking about when they said KFC had mutated chicken?
Yeah. That's why they changed their name to KFC. That story was so fucking believable though. Like it was believable as a motherfucker. It was. I watched the truck.
It was like green or something.
I watched the truck pull up every Sunday, and even I was like, "Hold on, bruh. I know Tyson pulls up every Sunday, but like, tell me, if it's KFC, it's Tyson's too." And that's when Tyson had the motherfucking. No, that was Purdue. Remember the Purdue guy? Back in the day, they used to compete back and forth.
I mean, they still do. Obviously, they probably make them off of the same plant.
You gonna either buy one or the other. They come to agreements where I just don't sell my shit in your store and you don't sell your shit in my store. That's all they do. I gotta use the bathroom too, Mikey. You can keep it going. You can talk to the people.
Yeah, I can talk to them. So, these motherfucking chickens with the motherfucking 8 wings on these motherfuckers. Everybody, y'all gotta understand now, but we're like, yeah, we're living in this day and age now where it's becoming, apparent that we don't have enough food for everybody. You have to make fake shit. Y'all still think honestly everything that y'all get from the grocery store is fresh, made? Y'all are far gone. Beyond far gone. There's no way. There's no way. And let me say it like this too. Think about it. Would you guys go get your grocery stores? Frozen chicken, right? The frozen chicken wings, the thighs, whatever you can get in the chicken section, right? So think about that, right? Think about that real quick. Just hold that thought. Now think about all the fast food restaurants that sell chicken now. Do you know how many fast food restaurants revolve around chicken? Or what restaurant has a chicken item in the restaurant? All of them. Every single restaurant. And you think about how much chicken has to get killed to make to make what you guys want in a restaurant. A lot of fucking chicken. And you have to kill probably like 1,000 chickens in one go for one restaurant. Like remember when Popeyes came up with that chicken sandwich. There's no fucking way. We all go back. Y'all remember the chicken sandwich dilemma. There's no fucking way. We did not have all that chicken to do all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. They did not do that. There's no way that they had all this chicken and everything like that. You know what I mean? They can't. There was no way. They had that much chicken. They had that much chicken and it was fresh. Hey, I don't mean that's what's up. Where we live in, it cannot keep up with the demand. The demand is way too high. So what? How the hell are they gonna keep up with that demand? There's just no way. When they had KFC, Popeyes, McDonald's, even Burger King, they got some new brands like Angry Chicken. Like it's called Angry Chicken. Let me think. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wing Zone. America's best wings. Fucking
Shrimp
so many
pasta,
places now.
shrimp etouffee, fried shrimp, shrimp gumbo, shrimp pasta. That's how you sound, nigga.
I'm telling you, think how many places sell chicken. You think about how many places sell chicken. And it's hard because no way that the farmers company, unless they're making fake chicken, can only make that demand.
Why you think they
know what I'm
can't?
saying?
Why you think they can't?
Because they're making fake chicken. What do you mean? If they're not keeping up with demand, they're doing fake chicken.
But why wouldn't they be able to keep up with demand? Chickens have a lot of babies.
So then that means they get a lot of chicks. It means they're killing the chicks then. But I mean, no, man. There's no way.
Every
No
time
way.
you,
There's not enough farms to fucking feed America and the world around.
so they giving you fake eggs too.
It'd be possible.
But I'm just saying,
You know,
like, it'd
you
be
think
real
I'm
hard
that
to.
sloppy and not say there might be some fake
It'd
ass
be
chicken.
real hard to fake an egg.
What was that video? This was a long thing. This is like
I know they have some fake egg videos, but once you try to, once you try to fry them up and eat them, you find out that it's not an egg. It's a scam. So you buy it, but you just buy it. You're not supposed to eat it. So you see thousands of eggs. Chickens lay eggs every day, and the thing about chickens is that they don't have to have sex to lay eggs.
Okay, but how long does it take the baby chicken to grow?
Regardless of how long it takes, the chickens lay eggs every day.
Okay, either way, even if the chickens lay eggs, there's no way they're keeping up with the demand.
Why not though, bruh?
There's no. First of all, name like 6 or 7 restaurants that use chicken.
Okay.
Like Buffalo, like even more to the fact that when I think about it now, Buffalo Wild Wings, they're nothing but wings, bro. They make okay back.
Mm-hmm.
And the bags they had with frozen wings in them.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot. Big ass bag. Big ass motherfucking bag, right?
Okay.
So half the time we're throwing in 15 at a time, 15 wings at a time each order. Because and this 15 of those wings are gonna get divided between maybe 2 tables, right?
Uh-huh.
So you can't do the math.
He gonna start off with some fucking math and then say I can't do the math. But I'm gonna keep going with my point. Fuck the math. What I'm saying is more important.
I was just saying bullshit. No, there's no way that it can add up. It can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't do what the demand unless it's fake fucking chicken.
So you saying every chicken you've been eating is been fake? You saying that they haven't been able
to... that every fucking chicken is fake. I mean, okay, they say, oh, if the chicken is the bone and it's real, but I mean, can we fucking genetically modify shit now? Like, come on. Everything can be live grown, man.
I'm not arguing with you, but we still have chicken farms that have thousands of chickens on them. They, like I said, chickens produce eggs every day. Every day a chicken lays an egg. So if a chicken lives for 1 year, minimum, the motherfucker gonna lay at least 365 eggs. If you got 500 chickens on your property, come on, now do the math. Uh-huh.
If 500 chickens. If 500 chickens.
365 times 500 chickens.
That's 1,000. Oh, okay, that's 1,000 in total. That's next day, that's 1,500. Next day, 2,000. I mean, I guess so, but those demands. They gotta make more. What do you mean, bro?
So you have chickens that breed and you don't eat those chickens. You have chickens that lay eggs and you eat those eggs. And you have chickens that you chop up and butcher.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You say 500, half of that shit.
All right, let's say that for 1 year of you owning your 500 chickens, right? You never ever cracked an egg. You always let the rooster come and fertilize that egg. So you made more chickens, right? So the next year after that, now you've increased your chickens by so much. Now you can afford to do that now. You can afford to divvy up, well, these chickens for breeding, these chickens for eating, these chickens for eggs.
I mean, I guess I see what you're saying, but still, like, I honestly think they're overproduced in the lab grown type shit. There's no fucking.
Where you would still need huh?
I don't know what lab they were fucking growing in.
I mean, it would be something that you would know about though. You talking about they mass producing chicken wings for the whole country, and don't nobody know about it. They just sneaking in these chickens.
No.
Just sneaking these chickens in. Every time they take a chicken behind the wall to butcher them, they don't butcher them for real. They just take them and send them back around in the line again. And then they issue out a fake chicken in replace of them, and you think they butchering chicken. I just think that they gonna have to. You gotta accept it. I mean, I can see them putting it on the market and saying, "Yeah, this is a bioengineered chicken sandwich." Yeah, the whole world would have to accept it. Yeah, I know there is. Yeah, but they gotta tell you that it is. And most of that shit you probably pick up and don't even read the label to see that it is bioengineered.
facts, big facts, big facts.
You know what I'm
I don't read a label.
saying?
Just kidding.
You not kidding.
I'm not. I'm probably never got no bullshit. We'll all be lying if we say we could just sit look at the label.
I pick up every label.
Every label, my nigga.
Every label.
The ultimate girl game. There's some people watching us. We got some new people watching us. They want. Hey, everybody in the chat, can y'all please chat with us?
Stop begging, monkey. Stop begging, monkey.
We don't bite through online. You'll come on.
Stop.
Please chat on our.
Stop begging, monkey. Stop begging. That's why they not chatting.
That's not. They ain't gonna like talk to us. Like we talk about some shit.
Talk to us. Talk to me.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I had some funny shit to put up, but we in here.
But I don't know how this is gonna work.
Oh, maybe I can do it on Discord.
Oh yeah, you can
Mind your business, man.
share your screen.
I don't know if I can do that because I'm already sharing so much other stuff. Yeah. You got me going through all these fucking portals.
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened tonight with my connection, y'all. I apologize to everybody. And, I don't know what's going on with my connection. It's always been a problem, but hey, today it's just been on some doo shit. I don't know what's going on. But coming soon, the TKB. No. Like you can't just yeah, you know, hey, we're just gonna wait for you. Well, hey bro, like why'd y'all like hide your vote? Why are you the only one who can hide your vote? I can click on anybody's video but yours, bro. You hide your shit like you scared of them.
Me?
Yes.
I don't know anything about that.
What you mean you don't know nothing about it? You're the one
You can't click on my vote?
no, I click on your vote, but it doesn't show me nothing.
Oh, I don't
It
know.
says it has not
I don't know, bro. You gotta talk to the manager.
The who?
The manager.
Who that?
Boo-doo-doo. Ah.
Who the motherfucking manager? I'll tell her right now what's up.
Oh yeah, you gonna tell her what's up?
Yeah, I'm like, what it is, nigga?
That's what you're gonna be like. Oh shit, man. Y'all know about honey badgers? Hey, motherfucking honey badger, bro. Motherfucking honey badger, bro. 3 fucking leopards, bro. Leopards. Hey. They might have been cheetahs for real, right? It looked like leopards though.
It did look like cheetahs. But on everything, bro,
You muted, right?
honey badgers are a menace to society. Motherfuckers are not to play with, bro.
Hey, honey badgers
The
ain't.
fact that 3 of them try to take on one honey badger, imagine if it was the 2-on-3.
Honey badgers don't have no predators. Honey badgers don't have nothing fucking with it.
No,
Nothing
they're
fucking with it,
menace
bro.
to society. society.
I thought that was dope. Something so small packs so much power.
So go to my vote.
Bruh, I don't like your vote, bruh. Which one, bruh? That's how, see how you know I've never been in your votes. Look where it starts. It starts literally. I gotta scroll all the way to the bottom for me to get to the beginning of the end of your thing.
And bro, you know what? You've been so paranoid that you took me off. You can't even look at me.
I don't know. I told you got to talk to management, bro. I don't know nothing about that.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to that management. All right, definitely gonna have to talk to that management like ASAP because there's no way, okay, no way that I have no access to this shit. Go to my vote because you got access to my vote. Look to the last video I just posted right now. Shit's funny as hell. It's funny to me. It's funny.
It better be funny.
Funny. Funny.
Fucking crack it.
It's like being stupid because that's okay. He was asking about me, and I'm gonna get him the answer.
What the fuck?
You think you can split in costumes like that?
What the fuck, monkey?
My man, this is his thing. This guy right here, right? Sprint in costumes and shit. Just sprint and shit. I mean, you think you can sprint the Chewbacca outfit, bro? No.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
Can you sprint the Spider-Man costume?
Probably
No.
Probably could.
Could you sprint the upside down clown doing a handstand costume?
But you are aware he wasn't really doing a handstand, right?
Yes, I know it. I said the upside down clown doing a handstand costume.
So
I know his feet are at the hand. Yeah.
monkey.
No, but it's funny though.
It's not funny. I only watched it because I thought it was going to lead to something, but it didn't. It just was them running.
This guy doesn't like this is what he does on his channel. Right? I guess, right? They did a compilation of all the niggas that Santa Claus, SpongeBob, Clown, fucking riding on a different like horse or something, or like or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just the funniest shit. Maybe never mind, my bad. It wasn't. You guys some.
You mad at us because it wasn't funny?
A little bit.
I'm a little mad at y'all. I'm a little mad at y'all. This is funny. This is funny. Let me show you what funny is.
Okay.
Since you're not sure. My man was fucking it up. My man was fucking it up. Go get the money. Go get the money.
Was that an Amazon driver?
Uh-huh. I know your arch rival. I know we never supposed to show no Amazon delivery.
Yes, my arch rival. Yes, my arch nemesis. But no, it's funny that everybody who works delivery, they already know if they had to start with the stupid ass didn't have no radios in them, good cords or nothing. On speakers, so we heard different songs or things like that. Willis came to certain man. Oh my god. But play that video.
Hold on. You ain't hear it? The protesters glued them. The protesters.
So good.
The motherfuckers glued themselves to his truck. He said, what are they achieving? Go get the money. Go get the money.
Stupid shit some people do.
I see that going. I still enjoy it. It's a fire, though. That's it.
That's dope. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
You going to sleep, Rex? We ain't fucking with no Star Citizen tonight?
Get off this one real quick.
Right.
I know it. I fell asleep, bro. What happened? Who did?
Somebody came to away. And after that, I just fucking filled out. Somebody came and instead of trying to do it, I'm gonna have to repair
Super tough. Super tough.
Did you have to pay him? You paid the guys for their time? Dang, I can't get these niggas to cooperate, bro. Yeah, niggas ain't gonna play right. Maybe we can try to orchestrate something inside of the Discord to bring people in. That way they'll know what time to really start that shit. Because I think that some people do want to play, but I think it takes so long to get everybody together, man. That's the hardest part, getting everybody together. Because they was willing to come.
Oh, we still live.
I know we still live. You don't want me to talk no more? Let me shut up.
No, I didn't know. I didn't have on Discord. It's hard to see which to do it. I'm watching on my phone.
Every time we start talking about Star City, niggas just wanted to shut the fuck up.
I thought y'all talking about something else, personal shit.
It's a song.
You fucking Star Citizen ass motherfuckers. Shit. You Star Citizen ass motherfuckers.
You sound like a
That's right. Motherfucker call me Star Lord. Nick.
I mean, you only sound like a hater. That's all you sound
Word
like.
out.
Yeah, because I'm a hater because I don't have the game. If I had the game, y'all, go download Star Citizen right fucking now. Get on with it right now. Star Citizen, one of the best games on the market right now. I need to play that shit like right now. And yes, I'm a hater because these bitch niggas have it right now, and I want it, and they have it. So I don't have it, and it's okay.
Well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, bro? What you gonna do about it?
What I'm gonna do about it is wait for my next fucking check to get here. Instead of my last check, that was $1.80 on my check in. Definitely gonna wait for that next
Don't
check.
tell nobody that. Keep that shit.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. He's really struggling with this motherfucker, man.
You gotta get you
Hard as fuck, man.
a part-time
sucks.
joint. Gotta get you a part-time.
Let's get out of here, y'all. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. It's the end of the show. So, somebody wish I have an end of the show song.
You say what?
Dog.
Absolutely.
Need the end of the show song.
You made somebody leave at the end of your show song.
No, I did. We still got 4 viewers. What are you talking about?
4.
We went down to 3.
What? My numbers do not say that.
Well, I'm looking at only 4 people.
You looking at somebody else's stream? Because I said 8.
Yeah, I'm looking
Y'all
at
have a
we
good
got 8
evening.
people. Holy shit. We had 8 people the whole time. My shit said 4 people. What? Well, because I'm not on the restream on here. I'm only looking at my phone. This shit said 4 for me.
It's
Oh
because
shit,
you
I thought
have
we got 8
to
people.
refresh.
So it's the end of the show.